Yo, what's going on, boys? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to another Steam 2 video. In today's video, we're going to be going over how you can get yourself some free raid loot. We're talking about weapons and also a bunch of spoils of Conquest. So if you're trying to get some raid weapons or maybe some of those exotics that require spoils of Conquest, this is going to be the perfect video for you. Especially if you're a solo player, since you're going to be able to do all of these just by yourself. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the very first one and let's get into Last Wish. Now Last Wish is a pretty unique raid when it comes to the secret chest that you can get on this raid, since they can actually give you weapons, even if you've never done the raid before, if you've never even stepped in there. So every time you open up one of these chests, you'll have a chance to get some of the Last Wish weapons. And you can get pretty much anything from here, the Apex, the Supremacy, or any of the other Last Wish weapons. They are available from here. So the very first thing that we want to do once we get into Last Wish is actually head over to a Wall of Wishes. And I'm going to show you how to get there. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but you'll still be able to see exactly where we go. Now that we got here to the Wall of Wishes, this is what allows us to teleport to different encounters so we can get those chests. The two checkpoints we're going to go to is Shurushi and Morgrot, so the second and third encounter. And I actually recommend that you do the third encounter chest first and then go to Shurushi, since Shurushi has a couple of other uses besides just getting the chests. So go with the third one first, so that would be this wish right here. Input it into the Wall of Wishes just by shooting, just like I am doing in the background. And then, once you have it fully set, step on the middle and that should teleport you to the new encounter. Now that you're actually here at the encounter, you'll actually want to turn around because we need to cross this like giant gap. And now with a bunch of different movement abilities that we have nowadays, it's actually a lot easier. For the Warlocks, definitely want to be on Daybreak with Icarus Dash plus a sword. You jump up in the air, use your sword, use your Icarus Dash, and then you pop your super and try to get as close to the ledge as possible, just with your dashes. If you do it right, you might not even need the sword, but the sword is there just to make sure that you can make it across. Now if you're a hunter, a sword and a grapple should be more than enough to get you across, as long as you have your super, since the super gives you a couple of extra grapples. And if you're a titan, the lion rampants plus a sword are pretty much just going to get you across just by themselves. And if you want a bit of extra safety, you could always equip the Thunder Crash. In case you think you're not going to make it, you could Thunder Crash the rest of the way there. Once you make it to the other side, just follow this path, and that shall lead you to the chest. And you'll be able to pick up each one of these chests and all your characters once per week. So you can actually get quite a few tries at getting some weapons. Now for the second chest, we're here at the Wall of Wishes again, and this time we're gonna input wish number 4 for Shurushi. Once you input the whole thing, do the same thing, step on the middle. Once we're at Shurushi, we're gonna turn around and just kind of follow this path. It's gonna be definitely a lot easier to get than the other chests. And just like that, you open the two chests in the Last Wish raid. Just remember to switch over to your other characters if you want to do it with them as well. The great thing about this checkpoint as well is that this is like the best place to get Exotic Catalyst completed. So if you have a couple of Exotic Catalysts you haven't never completed, then this is gonna be like the perfect place to get those done. is usually where I come to get all my canvas done. And if you guys have any questions about getting to these chests, make sure you guys leave the question in the comments below and I'll get back to you. So now here from Vault Glass, we're going to be able to get 4 chests, and they're all going to be giving us some spoils, conquests, plus any drops that you might have unlocked from Vault Glass. Any weapons or armor you have unlocked, you'll be able to get it from the chest as well. And the way that we're going to be able to get so many chests is thanks to a community run checkpoint bot. We grab a checkpoint, and from that checkpoint we can actually go forwards and backwards and get all the chests. So first we'll talk about the process of joining the bot, and afterwards we'll talk about where to actually go to get the chests. So first, to join the bot is going to be pretty simple. Open up your game chat and type /join and then the name of the bot. You basically want to type it exactly like this, and then afterwards press send. And after you press send, 2 things are going to happen. If there's space currently open, you'll just join the fire team and you'll be put like in the waiting helm, waiting to go into the checkpoint. But if it gives you an error or tells you like the fire team is closed, then that means that the fire team is currently full, or the bot might be already loading a group of players into the checkpoint. So you just wait like 30 seconds to a minute and then try it again. And you type in the same thing, /join plus the bot's name, and send it, and hopefully you'll join the fire team. It might take you a couple of tries to get in, but it'll definitely be worth it. Now after you join the bot and he loads you into the checkpoint, you want to just kind of go forward till you hit the next area. When you see the big word saying the Gorgon's Maze, that's when you have the checkpoint now in your account, so then you can leave the bot. And try to leave as soon as you can, since other people are also waiting to use the bot. And definitely do not try to get any chests while in the bot's fire team, because you might mess up the checkpoint. As soon as you get to the point where it says Gorgon's Maze, like in the video here in the background, just leave, you'll have the checkpoint, and then you can load in by yourself. Now when you're spawning by yourself, turn around because you're gonna go backwards to get 2 chests, and just kind of follow this route. So this is gonna be the first chest, so now the second one is gonna be the hidden one, and now follow this path. Now that we got this one, we're gonna head over to the Gorgon Maze now, so follow this path now. So now that we got all the way down here to the Gorgon Maze, there's a chest in this area, but we have to destroy like 3 different cubes to actually open it. So this is the way that you're gonna go to actually break them. I would actually recommend a scout rifle for this. I didn't have one when I was doing it, and it definitely took a lot of shots to get that first one, since I was really struggling hitting this first one. But after you get that one, the other one should be simple enough. If you get caught by the Gorgons, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just reset the thing, and you'll have to shoot the bots again. If you're a hunter, invisibility is also amazing here, but you definitely don't need it to get through this. Just keep an eye out where the Gorgons are, and take this path that I'm showing you, since this is like the safest one. Once you get all 3 of them, the secret chest door should have opened, so now you could get caught to like reset the encounter. And this is the way that you want to take to go to the secret chest. The secret chest shouldn't be too bad, and again, if you get caught, it won't be that big of a deal. I'll reset the encounter, but the chest door will stay open, so you can still just go in there and grab the chest. After you grab the chest, get caught again to reset the encounter, and now we're just going to make it through the maze like normally, so follow this path. Once you make it to this cave, we're basically safe, so just keep going till you get to the next area. Now right here is going to be where our final chest is going to be. A couple of platforms are going to appear. I recommend that you like jump on the first couple and then basically just jump down to the ledge, or you can keep jumping on the platforms all the way to the end. Your choice. I like just jumping after the 3rd platform like I did on this video, but it doesn't really matter how you get down there. Both ways are going to work. And that's gonna be the final chest for a whopping 20 spoils per character, and a couple of extra drops if again you have gotten stuff from both class. And for your other characters, you can do the same thing, join the bot, grab the checkpoint, and then grab your chests. And just like last wish, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Next up, we're gonna have Bao the Disciple, and from this we're gonna be able to get spoils and any weapons or armor you have unlocked in the raid. And this one has to be like the easiest one out of all of them. As long as we kill a couple enemies, we're gonna be able to get this secret chest. So first of all, here at the entrance, we gotta kill this projection of Sabaton. Once it's dead, everything else will despawn, and we'll be able to continue forward, all the way till we run into some enemies. We're gonna run into some Scorn and some Abominations, and what you wanna do here is take out the 3 Abominations. Once they're all dead, then we can pretty much leave this area and actually go get the chest. On our way to the chest, we actually have to shoot these 3 different darkness nodes, and I'll show you right here on our way to the chest. Now that we shot the last one, now the chest room should be open, and it's actually not that far from here. So we're going to be able to keep driving forward, and then get to the chest, claim our loot, and then switch characters, and do it with our other characters. Like I said, this is going to be the easiest one out of all the chests, and you get your spoils, and weapons and armor, if you haven't unlocked any. And just like with the other two, if you have any questions, tell me down below. Now here in Crota, there's a very easy chest at the first encounter. But we do need to get ourselves to the first encounter, and there's basically going to be 2 ways of going on about this. Some checkpoint bots actually do have the Abyss as a checkpoint available to them, so I will link one in the comments below. There, you have to enter a queue, and then when you are the next stop in the queue, the checkpoint bot will send you an invite, and then it will load up the checkpoint for you, and then you can go get the chest that way. Now the other route that you can get yourself to the first encounter is just by posting the LFG Crota first chests, and all you need is 1 person to join. You don't need more than 1 person. That's really all you need, and you can get yourself to the first encounter. All you gotta do is pick up this buff right here, wait for that bar to fill up. Once it's fully filled up, get the attention of whoever joined you, get them to take the buff away from you, and enlighten the plate. After you enlighten the plate, that's it. All you have to do is just kind of stand there and kill things, and the bridge will form. After the bridge fully forms, we drop down, and we're at the first encounter. This is one of the few times where I think posting to LFG is actually faster than going the checkpoint route way. Once we're here on the first encounter, equip the sword. It will make the whole thing easier. It doesn't have to have anything specific like Eager Edge. It can just be any random sword and it'll work. But afterwards, we're gonna head over to the left wall, and we're basically just gonna stick next to this left wall the whole time. All the way till we hit this rock, then we take a left, and we continue to be next to the wall all the way to the end. And this final door with the light is where the secret chest is, so we just go there, pick it up, and then we can switch characters and do it on our other characters. And that should give you another 15 spoils for the week, and any weapons or armor that you might get from those chests. And that's it. Those are the checkpoints that I want to show you today. These are not all the ones that exist, but they're definitely the easier ones. If you guys want to see me talk about some of the other ones that might be a little bit harder and might involve joining specific encounters, then let me know that in the comments below. I'll put that out for you guys. But anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel in case you guys haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care everyone, have a good rest of your day. Peace.